Good morning. Got a latch installed, it's not a bed. I'll slide out while we're driving. Still need to put the wheel well brace attached to the wheel well box and put on the legs that I'm going to use on the pull-out part, but that might be put on pause today. I gotta go see what's going on. My brother leaves to go back home in 2-3 days, so we might be taking advantage of the really nice weather before he leaves and heading on out to the mountains for a day trip. And if that's the case, we will be taking my boat, which is a nice thing to finally be able to talk about. Not that it's like a huge secret or anything, but I haven't had the boat out in over a year because of the pandemic last year and my daughter being born. She was like a potato last summer, so we didn't think launching a boat and taking her on it was the best idea. I have not pulled it with the van, so I haven't launched it with the van, which is a little nerve-wracking because this thing's big. Yeah, well, I'll talk more about the boat maybe if we get to it. It was it was my grandfather's boat that he left for me, and if you follow my channel or know me at all, then you know that my grandfather was a very important person in my life. Probably the one person I looked up to the absolute most. He's also the one that taught me a lot of the skills that I have, or even just the determination to build things and fix things instead of throwing them out. So the boat was just another thing that kind of fell into that category. And I basically grew up on the boat with him. It's just a little boat, it's nothing massive. I mean, it's bigger than an aluminum boat. You can water ski behind it, so it's nice that way. And he had multiple boats, obviously, throughout his life. He was the man who taught me how to water ski, taught me how to fish, taught me how to launch a boat, how to pull out a boat, how to drive a boat. And of course then, however many years ago it was that the government said everybody who has a boat needs a license, I went and got that as well. So we are good to go with all of that. Let's just see how easy it is to launch the boat with the van. All right, so in case it hasn't been obvious up until this point, it's the boat that's been very generous in letting us borrow the battery. So now we gotta take it back out, kill the house power for the van, and get this sucker back into the boat. And then we're gonna move around, hook her up, and we'll be on our way. Nice, I got my chip storage bag. Be a nice day when I have a separate battery for the van. But for now, I mean, like, this is just a marine battery. I've had it I got it in 2018, according to the sticker, and it has been working just fine to power the lights and charge my cell phone in the van. So, another thing, don't get too picky with your battery, especially if you happen to have something on hand. Look at these guys getting the trailer all attached to the van. Well done. Woo! And smash cut to the launch. So that's exciting. Where is it? Can you see it? Oh, there. There's my boat and my brother. Don't drown. Be right back. All right, that was super easy. I don't know why I was nervous. This thing with those doors open at the back makes this a piece of cake. Okay, so there's the house with the trailer. Awesome. I gotta walk back down as I usually do. And there he is. You see him? What are you doing out there, sir? Come pick me up. We launched the boat with the house.
House, boat, what else does a person need?
Right? It's the simple things. Wonder if I can do this in selfie mode, probably. What are you doing? What were you about to do?
I was about to
jump in?
to start. I want to
Oh, the prop? I appreciate that. I'm on a boat. That wasn't graceful. It was easy. Not a lot of this life is. It wasn't graceful. Where are my boat glasses? Look at these tattered things.
I got fatter apparently. right here.
That little black thing?
Yeah,
That's a log?
I think so.
Oh. I kept eating. Boat life! I was just saying to Byron, not like on purpose, but I think we're on Lower Kananaskis Lake right now. I do kind of prefer Upper Kananaskis. It's a little bigger, a little wider, but we're on Lower, and I think it's almost a tradition every time I get a new vehicle to launch the boat on this lake, because I'm pretty sure when I got my Tacoma, this was the first lake I brought the boat to as well. Not so sure when I had my Jeep Wrangler back in the day, but that was probably no different.
It's a different life.
Different life. Still pretty. This seems to be something every time we get in the boat. We always end up on a body of water with huge deadheads, so we gotta go pick them off. This one's small compared to stuff that I have pulled off. I'm talking like full, almost tree length logs in BC. It's never good.
Oh my god, it's a human body.
Get your poop in a group. What?
Oh, stop. It's huge. Tree!
Oh yeah, you probably can't see that on the camera, but it's goes on forever. We're not pulling. Remember how I said they used to be big? Yeah, that goes all the way down here. Stuff in the water is creepy.
Like, birds are using it as an island.
Yeah, it's covered in bird poop. It's kind of funny. It's their little floating island. Like, what's that? Isn't there an island like that in one of the Zelda games, like a turtle?
Is
It
it?
comes and goes. I think so. Anyway, that's not a turtle. That's a giant tree.
That's a giant tree. That's not that bad.
Come on, Ooh, look at that tan line. Yeah, baby. 3, 2, 1, go. Car, yeah. Grandpa installed this little shelf, and he had what was here. See, you can see where it's screwed in. This is fish finder. That's where he had that. But yeah, he used to do stuff like this all the time. Now I'm doing it to my whole house. Where'd I get it from? Byron's bringing us into shore, so I'm in the bow. Do my best Kate impression. My shirt's on inside out and backwards.
Yep.
Much better. You can bring me a little. All right, fine. Or whatever. Okay, be right back.
Okay.
Now, of course, the question is, what am I going to do with the boat when I'm living in the van full time? And that's a very good question. And it's one that I haven't even been able to answer myself yet. I would like to keep it in and around the city so that I can take my daughter boating when the summer months roll around. But that would entail finding a place to store it. So if anybody in and around the Calgary area knows of like somebody wanting to rent out a garage or whatnot, let me know. The other option is to haul it out to my brother's place in BC and keep it there. And then it just kind of be like a boat I use when I go to BC, or if I really wanted to use it, I could go get it, but that's a 6-hour trip just to go get it. So 12-hour trip all the way around. So we'll figure that out when we get there. There's no rush, which is nice for sure. So, all right, let's see how pulling it out goes. Sorry, I got chatting with a guy up there. He was asking me the same question. He was like, is there an engine size restriction? I'm like, not that I'm aware of. Like, yeah, why are there no other boats on the lake? Well, iron done, effed up.
Well, almost have.
Oh, the doors won't stay. I'm gonna need a bungee situation. Yes. And we did it. I would say that was a great success for the first run. And I was just saying to Byron, I don't know why I was nervous, but now that I've done it, I've got all the confidence through the roof that it's easy to launch the boat with this thing. Way easier than the Tacoma and probably even the Jeep. It's
Toyota.
not really, we still like Toyota. But Jeep was hard too. Not hard, whatever. I'm a big wuss when it comes to stuff like this, and I never need to be, because it's always super simple. Especially when you got a good co-captain.
Dust off your shoulder.
Dust off your shoulder, please. Thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. It was a lot of fun. That's the end of this video. So I will see you all in the next one. Say bye, Byron. Can you do that move again? What are you doing?
Where you go?
Horsefly.
Horsefly.